So, hello everyone in the jury. My name is Samriddhi and my friend Rishabh. We are a team and we have developed this project, which is WhatsApp automation for businesses. And this is how we are going to show how we are going to make businesses easier. So there are certain things in a business. For example, we are having an order delivered. So maybe we have to send the customer a message that yes, your order is received. Otherwise, we have to send the customer a message that this is your order delivery status. So then sometimes when the order gets missed, or maybe it's just left in the cart, so maybe we can also send a customized message that it is abandoned in the cart. So another thing also we can send like every time, for example, if we want to send them for some offers like Durga Puja or Diwali, something as such. So like we have developed this system for the same. And I think Rishabh was going to be here. He's not.
He's here.
Hello.
He's here. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Good evening to everyone in the vicinity. This is Rishabh Tiwari, and we are from the Loop Killers team here. And the project we have opted for today is the WhatsApp automation bot for easing B2C communication, which is business to customers communication. And Samruddhi, if we can present the presentation, we can move on forward. So everyone, this is our project. Like today, we know that whenever we go to a shop, when we go to them, they all have scanners today. This is the digital era. They all have scanners. They just scan the QR code, barcode, and then they generate the bill. So they ask for the numbers of the customer and the name. So we have thought of the basic thought we had is this only. While keeping this thought in the center, we have created this project where we can ask that every time we have the record, we develop a data of the customer, and then using that data, that is a name or the number of the customer, we can send the customer the daily offers we have, and also as Samriddhi said, if the customer has some issue, we can also connect with the customer via same. So this is the basic idea behind the project. Moving forward, the problem statement is that this is the problem statement that how like the customers, the big businesses, they have the system ready, they have the softwares today to send the messages, they have online websites, they have online sources to send the document, the same messages, offers, everything. But the small vendors who just have these scanners and all, but they don't have a very hi-fi system to do so. WhatsApp is something which everyone has today. Almost everyone in the world with a smartphone has WhatsApp installed today. So using this WhatsApp only, we can send the messages for free to the customers. And by this, even the small shopkeepers and the vendors can reach out to their customers. So this is the basic problem statement today we have that how to help the small vendors. So the solution we have is that we can use WhatsApp messaging service to send messages to the customers, whether they are new or old. We can send the message to the customer and inform them about the offers and the whatever message we want to convey to them. So here we have, this is our main method. And if we move to a service flow, which is the next tab, where everything happens. So here we have two cases, like we have used two things. There could be two possibilities in the Excel sheet the customer has. The first possibility is that the customer has the name of the person already added to the list of his contacts. And other thing could be that the list is not, the person, the customer is new and he just has the number. Okay, so if it is so, then we have used this. Here we use the message box. Here we get the input from the customer. There he can type in that this is the offer to be sent, and then next to it we have this read customer list activity. Here we use we have asked the user customer shopkeeper to generate the list of the customer, whatever it is. And then we can use this, using this activity, we have got the we have read the CSV file and put it into a data table, a variable. And then next to this, we have our WhatsApp automation main method. Here we are working, and if you open this, we have the working. Somebody please open it. So here we have used for each row, which will go through the data table of the data table which we have variable. And then in this we have if there are two conditions, as I told you previously, where if we have the name of the customer or we have the number of the customer. If we have the name of the customer, we directly access the browser extension using browser extension activity. We directly go to the WhatsApp web. We using a screen UI recognition. We recognize that type into block, and using type into activity, we just put in the message and we send to the customer. But if the customer is not added to the list of the shopkeeper, then we use the API of WhatsApp, where it goes to a link, and then it directly goes to using the API. We directly go to the customer is messaged in the same way. So this is it, and in the end, the customer is given, the shopkeeper is given a confirmation message that the messages, the offers have been sent to the customers. Samruddhi, if you can run the bot now. Here here Samruddhi will type, and if you go here, we have used here a username thing. Like if I have a name, like I have Rishabh, so what it will do is it will take the name, and you can't type everything, right? Like there are number of customers name like Samruddhi, Rishabh, Vivek, Goel, Vivek, and all. And then it will the bot will automatically replace the every time it will automatically replace the names, and it will send it accordingly to the customers. So here we have my number, and it will use the API and it will directly send to the number. It will use the type into activity and type the message and send to the number.
So as we see now, the message was sent to Rishabh. So similarly, we can collect a lot of numbers, and like it's not necessary that it has to be in our system, but it could be like from anywhere we can collect the numbers, and then we can send the same, like for the propagation of the business.
We can also escalate it, and we can also record the replies of the customer, and we can also escalate it to make a chat bot as not so that good, well enough to work, but also but still working chatbot also. And we also thought of applying it to the LinkedIn, but due to some error we could not do it. But for now, this is our project. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for that presentation, Samruddhi and Rishabh. With us, I would definitely want Steve to comment on this first before we move on to others.
So I really like this one. You guys did
thank you so much.
That is you're very welcome. You presented it well. Also, just so you know, I liked your presentation, but on the particular use case is very applicable. I mean, as a marketer and selling organization, we're always trying to engage with our customers where they are. And if they're on WhatsApp, then that's where we got to talk to them. If they're on LinkedIn, we got to talk to them on LinkedIn. So, maybe not all of it could be worked out, as you were saying, but I really like that that engagement. There are different platforms that help with this type of thing, but again, like this is a nice way to engage, in this tactic without having to, license a giant marketing platform. That would do this. I would have to say one thing though, and I hate to kind of rain on the parade a little bit, but WhatsApp is changing its terms of use, and they are now claiming the right to mine the content that goes on WhatsApp. So that is potentially problematic for the business that's using it, because now their confidential client discussions are subject to spying by third parties, who could then target that information for, competitive ads. So, you just, but, unfortunately, they're doing that now as they're trying to monetize that platform more. But the basic goal of engaging with people, as I said, where they are is where to, is the right place to be. You just have to be really smart about, are you exposing your client confidential information to someone who would undermine your commercial efforts. But generally speaking, it's technically very sharp. Presentation was spot on, and the use case is very strong. So so thank you for sharing that with us today. Nice way to end. Nice way to end the time. So thank you.
Thank you so
Back
much,
over
sir.
to my other judges. Yes.
We'll keep this in mind. We would try to enhance this, and we'll think of some way by which we can prevent the we can maintain the privacy of the customer and not to send it to the third party clients of the company.
Thank you so much, Steve, for that wonderful feedback. Bhavesh, comments from you?
Yeah, again, I think I echo pretty much what Steve mentioned. I love your confidence. Both of you presented quite well. Knowing that you guys still in college, I think this is commendable. I would say you selected a good use case, a little bit different than what we have seen. So again, I think the choice of use case I like. I think there's much broader applicability on this one. So I think once you expand that, not just for WhatsApp, but I think you can do that for any of the other channels, right? If you want to call that as. So again, I could see that being expanded into multiple other channels. I would recommend you to add that in the more advanced and enhanced version. I'm assuming you might do something for your college there. I think it's a good project to kind of build further on. So again, great work. Feel free to reach out to any one of the folks on the team here, and I'm sure they're going to guide you in the right direction to expand this use case further. So excellent work. I would say good luck, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, sir. We'll think of it, and we'll try including more applications into our automation. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bhavesh, for that feedback. Satish?
I mean, I just want to echo what, Bhavesh was saying, basically remarketing and retargeting, that's the area you people are trying to build this, bot is. And this area is really, really big. A lot of big players are playing in this area, and they have lot many useful tools where you can retarget a customer if they are nearby your shopping center. So the moment you are passing in front of a mall, you'll get a message that, hey, we have a 30% discount on our shop. Why can't you try out, right? So it's a really good start, but to reach at something which could be upsell your product or your automation, you should try to include multiple channels. As Bhavesh was saying, you could probably include SMS, you could probably include WhatsApp. Telegram is another good example, because Telegram is also people are not using, and it's less complicated than WhatsApp, right? And it had good security features and everything, right? So those kind of thing, if you can use it, it will be a really good feature. That's all I can add. Thanks for presenting a beautiful idea.
Thank you
so much, Satish. Lahiru Parth, comments or questions from you?
Yeah, so Satish mentioned regarding the Telegram. So I think that would make it more easier since it has API integration as well. So rather than WhatsApp, like UiPath and Telegram API integration will make it available to more larger audience. I think that is something you guys can try to include.
Sure.
Perfect. Thank you, Parth.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, so I also had the same thought. Like Telegram would be a very nice fit in, just like Parth mentioned. So try to improve it, and it's a very nice use case. So yeah.
Thank you so much, judges, for your comments. Now